Hey, everybody, welcome. It is Thursday, it is noon, it is time for the ClearPath LeaderCast. My name is Craig Anderson. I'm the president of ClearPath Coaching and Consulting. I work with leaders and business owners who are looking to become more effective, more comfortable, and have some time to just recover and re energize as leaders of their businesses or in their businesses. I was an accidental leader, never thought I'd end up in leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies. Learned a lot of lessons through that, many of them the hard way. And my goal for my business is to help you get to those lessons without some of the pain that I went through. Today, I am going to be talking about something that maybe sounds a little self serving. I don't think it's self serving because I think there are a lot of great executive coaches out there, leadership coaches. I call myself a leadership competence coach. There's a lot of great ones out there. There's a lot of not great ones out there too. So, what I want to talk with you about today is why do you want to hire an executive coach? What is one? And what do I need to be thinking about as I go through the process of looking for and ultimately hiring one? So that's our focus today. If you are catching this in the replay, just drop a hashtag replay and your question, and I will come out and give you a response there as well. So let's talk about some of the things. Why did I even, for me, I had a very successful career in Fortune 500 companies, financial services companies, but I never really felt prepared for the roles that I had. I have an English degree. Somehow I ended up in financial services. That was not where I thought I would end up in life. And I never thought I'd end up leading teams of 20, 50, 150, 200 people forward in their organizations and making both the great decisions that you get to make and the tough decisions that you have to make and the rewards of seeing the people working for you really achieve the goals and get aligned. But I really struggled with it. I dealt with a lot of imposter syndrome, a lot of insecurity, sleepless nights, second guessing myself. One of my challenges was always as I sat around some of these big meeting tables, there were people there with MBAs. There were people there with MBAs from, top schools, Harvard. When you're working for some of these companies, you run into that. And here I am sitting with my bachelor's in English and my master's in higher ed. Never really felt prepared for it. And I struggled with that and I got really tired of it. And that's when I reached out for an executive coach to build my own confidence, help me see my way through, to be more comfortable with decision making, to quit second guessing myself, to see the value that I brought to the table as a way to combat that imposter syndrome. And those may not be your issues, but those are some of the things that coaches can help you figure out is where are your weak points, help you really focus on those and see what you need to do to strengthen them. So that's what I really found to be the growth opportunity for me and why I worked with a coach. And it really changed not only the trajectory of my career, but changed my life. And I was able to sleep better. I was able to enjoy myself more and quit carrying all that stress that I was constantly carrying. And that may be a solution for you too. People thought I was really good at what I did. I learned, I think in retrospect, if you're watching and I'm wrong about that, tell me, God, Craig, you're wrong. You were the worst leader I ever had. But I think people generally have told me I did a really good job, but I could never see that. And that was a struggle for me. So that's why I had a coach and why I wanted to go into coaching at the back end of my career was really I really enjoyed helping develop people in my organization. So that's what I wanted to do is help people instead of developing them for a company, develop them for themselves. Those are the people that I work with in my organization. If you're a business, say, you know what, I got this person who needs some coaching. I'm going to bring Craig in. I'm probably not interested in that client. I'm interested in the clients who want to grow for themselves. There are other coaches out there who will take care of those people for you and with you. But my goal is to find those leaders who want to see for themselves what they can actually be, to see that clear path forward to the leader that they aspire to be. That's where I like to work. So let's talk about first, one of the misconceptions of coaching is really just what is executive coaching? And partially maybe this is bad form, but I'm going to define it a bit by what it isn't. So there's a couple things we think about. We think about mentoring, we think about consulting and coaching when we're trying to grow our business. Mentoring is a different thing than coaching. Mentoring is I have found this person who is where I want to be in life. I want to connect with them, to have them share their wisdom with me, share their career path with me, help me maybe see what I can do differently, help me network and get into knowing other people that I might not know. It's kind of a friendship opportunity, but it's really that mentor role where they're telling you, here's how I got there. Let me introduce you to some people who can help you. That's mentoring. Consulting is, I don't really know what to do with my business. I'm not sure what decisions to make. I'm having a hard time seeing the big picture of everything. I want to hire someone to come in and tell me what to do. What are the best paths forward for my business? And maybe even give me a plan to do that. That's great. And there's a lot of great consultants out there that will help you with that. It ultimately comes back to you to execute. And that gets us into coaching, which is different from mentoring. It's different from consulting because what we're going to do is help you deal with the roadblocks in the way of you executing on the plan to follow the path of that mentor. Now, take for one great example is maybe you struggle with difficult conversations with employees. Maybe that's because you don't like to have those conversations, or maybe you're kind of a jerk when you have those conversations. Whichever one it is, it's problematic. It's not how you grow a team. It's not how you're going to build your business and build the loyal team that you want to help take your business forward. You want to help people grow in your business and be more successful because ultimately that rising tide, when you have great people working for you, is going to move your business forward faster and move your team faster. So we could explore why you get so angry when you're giving feedback, or we could explore why you struggle to have difficult conversations. But some of that delves into the realm of therapy, which is also what coaching is. We're not going to figure out why what your dad did or your mom did made you struggle to have difficult conversations with people. But with coaching, what we're going to do is we're going to explore strategies to help you be more successful in this case of giving feedback, difficult feedback to employees. We're going to help you think through how you want to do that, what things you're worried about, and how to face those roadblocks and hold you accountable for having those conversations. So that's really the difference. The coach isn't going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to give you the way forward. I'm going to help you get through your own thoughts in your head, get through those self-limiting beliefs that maybe are holding you back and how to push through those and move forward. We're going to help you think through, why is it that I struggle to put a plan together or stay consistent in what I do? That's what a coach is going to do, is help you think through yourself. The answer is so often already there for you. You just have so much clutter sitting on top of it. One of my clients said to me one day, I spend 45 minutes talking to you, and at the end, you summarize everything into the two big challenges that I'm facing, and you just really boil it down to the essence. That's what the coach helps you to do, and then helps you to build the plan to move forward. So if that's something that you're facing and struggling with, that's a great reason to explore a coach. I'd be happy to talk to you. The scroll down there has a way to set up an appointment, clearpathcoaches.com/intro call. And I would love to talk to you more about that. So that is really kind of what the coaching experience is, what you should expect from coaching. Now, how do I find an executive coach? Well, you can Google it. What I recommend you do, one of the things that I did is I could have just put out a shingle and said, hey, I'm a coach. I've been a Fortune 500 executive. I'm a coach now. And I just kind of define myself as a coach, which you can do. But I chose the different path of going out and getting training on coaching so that I could be the best coach I could be for my clients, and getting a certification through the International Coaching Federation. You can go out to the International Coaching Federation, just Google it. There's a whole database out there of coaches that may be local to you if you want to meet someone in person. If you're okay doing it over Zoom, you can find people that way, but go in and drill down and find the people that you want to find, and find some coaches to talk to. So that's where that's one way you can get it done. Another way you can get it done is reach out to your own network, get some referrals from coaches. There are a lot of coaches out there, some good, some bad. Some are good for some people, some are bad for some people. Talk to your network, find out people that they know that are in the coaching game and could help you grow and experience. So those are your two best. Work your own network, and then go out to the International Coaching Federation website and find a coach that will work for you. But ultimately, as I said, it doesn't take much to throw out a shingle and call yourself a coach. Anybody can do it, but you want to get a coach that is focused on you. And when you start interviewing coaches, you want to find out, where that relationship's going to go, learn a bit more about how they coach, what their approaches are. You want to ask them questions about, what makes you a good fit for me? What kind of results can I expect? How long are those results going to take to materialize? What are you offering? What do you charge? And can I talk with some of your current or prior clients for referrals? So there'd be some good questions, but here's a word of warning. If the coach that you are interviewing is speaking more than you are, if they're dominating that conversation and overwhelming you, you really should keep looking. A great coach is going to spend that time trying to understand what's going on with you so that the answers they provide to your questions are really relevant. That's the kind of coaching experience you want. You want a coach who's going to help you dig through your challenges. So, what makes you a good fit for me? I can't answer that question until I understand what's going on with you. So, a great coach is going to ask you a lot of questions during that interview process and then give the information you need to ultimately make a decision because it is now something that's more focused on you. And you want a coach who's not coming in with a formula, who's not coming in with a method. You want a coach who's going to help you grow and develop. So it's really the last piece here is why you want to hire an executive coach. It is where you see you're maybe a high performing individual, you're doing very well, but you keep running into a wall. There's a couple of walls you're running into that are holding you back from really achieving that goal that you want to achieve. Maybe you're performing here, but you really want to be up here. A good coach is going to help you get focused on what up here looks like, why you want to be up here, and what's going to take to help you break through to that next level. And that's what you want to look for in an executive coach. So that's the executive coaching experience. That's how you look for a coach. And that's the kind of questions you want to ask for a coach. There's more details in this week's blog over at clearpathcoaches.com/blog. If you would like to start to move forward, there's always a couple of great opportunities that I've got going on. One-to-one coaching. Would love to talk to you about that. clearpathcoaches.com/intro call. I'm also putting together a peer advisory group of small business owners who want to support each other, help each other grow. A small group of non-competitive business owners, probably topping on around 6. I would love to have you talk to me about that group opportunity as well. Again, clearpathcoaches.com/intro call. So until next time, I'm Craig Anderson with ClearPath Leadercast. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.